In last lecture, we studied about the various non-chordate phyla up to Aschelminthes. Today, let's take up next 4 non-chordate phyla. So, we'll begin with Annelida. Annelida includes animals like earthworm, leech, where the animals are triploblastic. They have bilateral symmetry. They are coelomate with organ system level of body organization. But the most characteristic feature is the presence of metameres or segments. That's why they are called as body having metameric segmentation. They have muscles, both longitudinal as well as circular muscles, and locomotory organs called setae in case of earthworm, or in Nereis the locomotory organs are called parapodia, which helps it in swimming. The closed circulatory system has got small hearts, dorsal and ventral blood vessels. Their excretory organs are called nephridia, which along with the excretion also help in osmoregulation. The nervous system consists of paired ganglia, a double ventral nerve cord and lateral nerves. When it comes to reproduction, the annelids may be dioecious or monoecious. Nereis is dioecious, where male and females are separate, whereas in case of earthworm and leech they are monoecious, where the male and female gamete producing parts are in the same animal. Okay, now let's move to the next phylum, which is Arthropoda. So arthropoda means animals having jointed legs. So these animals are also bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, segmented, only outer segmentation, coelomate, and organ system level of organization. Their body is divided into 3 parts: head, thorax and abdomen. And the most important part, as I told you, they have jointed appendages and they have got a chitinous exoskeleton. Their respiratory organs are gills, or maybe book lungs, or book gills, or trachea. They have open circulatory system, and the excretory organs are Malpighian tubules or green glands. They have got many sensory organs like antennae, compound eyes, or statocyst for balancing. They have both dioecious, means male and females are separate. They produce small eggs which hatch to produce larvae, and the larvae develops into the adult. So these are different types of arthropoda like apis, honeybee, bombyx, locust or scorpion. Now let's move to next phylum, that is mollusca. Mollusca are soft bodied animals. So they are also showing bilateral symmetry, triploblastic, coelomate, organ system level of organization. There, let's now see the body. The body has got a head, a foot and a visceral hump. This visceral hump is protected by a calcareous shell. Then there is a mantle which is just below this shell, and there is a mantle cavity, and this mantle cavity has got the gills and small kidneys, and they have got a rasping organ called as radula and a sensory organ called sensory tentacles. So they all are also dioecious, where males and females are separate, and they also are oviparous. They produce eggs which hatch into the new young ones. So they are phyla, Pinactida, sepia, octopus, loligo. These are the examples of mollusca. Now let's switch over to the fourth phyla, that is echinodermata. Echinodermata means animals having spiny skin. So these are some animals like starfish. They are mainly marine, present at the base of the sea. They are triploblastic, coelomate, having organ system level of organization. They have a water vascular system where the mouth is towards the ventral side, lower side, and the dorsal side has got anus. So digestive system is complete. Now they have water vascular system which acts for circulation as well as excretion. And locomotion, as I mentioned, they have got tube feet. Tube feet, they help in all these things. The locomotion, transportation of food, respiration, all is done by water vascular system. Here again, male and females are separate and they produce the eggs which hatch into larva, and larva is bilaterally symmetrical, whereas the adults are radially symmetrical. So these are the animals: astrea, starfish, echinus. Okay, so these are the examples of mollusca. So we have done all the non-chordate phyla.